So I didn't say anything because like we had a group text going usually after the show's over, and I swear to God on Tristan's soul, I go downstairs and I turn the radio on. Well, the radio's on. I turn the car on. It's Zeppelin. I was just like, fuck me.
Thanks, T.
Yeah, like a mud shark me to death. So
I was talking to a musician this week, and I began to tell the story. I referenced the hotel and talked about fishing out the window, and before I could even get through it, he's like, this like the shark thing or something like that?" I was like, "You know what I'm talking about?" I said, "What do you mean the shark thing?" He said, "Yeah, like Led Zeppelin did something." Like he's like, "I think that's been debunked." I was like, "No, you gotta let a boy dream. You gotta let me have that." So I don't know. So it is a thing. People know about it.
I feel like I just haven't lived enough of. I thought my life was pretty much as deprived as
Well, if nothing else, I thought my classic rock game was strong.
You would think that it's not definitively been debunked, so
the details surrounding it remain murky and unconfirmed.
Much like the water that will be
found this is funny, because then Nick goes, "Didn't Zappa do something with that?" And there's the song, The Mudshark, recorded by Frank in 1971.
One of my favorite all-time Frank Zappa songs is Dynamo Hum. Did you ever listen to that song?
I don't know much Zappa.
The spot that makes me hot, and you can't get to it. No, no, no. Got a spot that gets me hot. And Dynamo Hum. Oh man, it's it's about oral sex.
Drummer Carmine Vanilla Fudge was also present for the Led Zeppelin interlude, let's call it. He confirmed in a 2016 book that an incident involving a red snapper.
I heard about the Four Tops and a fucking catfish down at the Detroit the old Cadillac fucking hotel.
Stick your hand in the hole and grab it by the mouth and pull it out.
Sting the fuck out of you.
That was my Four Tops impression, by the way, with this allergy or colds or whatever the fuck I'm dealing with. I may die on the air today. If it happens, Steve, run the episode.
If you are going to die, what 5 things would you like us to know?
I got to think of my last words.
Yeah, you got to get your last words down.
How far do you allow the receding hairline to go before you do the Jack Nicholson, or is that never cool anymore? Not current. Current Jack is just it's all over the place. But
I mean, mine's going back. What are you going to do? My whole thing is like people will always say, I'll read different comments like, "Dude, man, grow your hair back." I'm like, I look like the fucking guy from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Riff Raff.
Yeah, I look like Riff Raff. There's a reason why, like, old dude. Like, I've seen one guy. Like, my agent has this guy I think is a rock guy, and he's my age, and this fucking guy has got unbelievably great hair. But that's one in a zillion. I had great hair when up until I was 50.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even 60, but ain't like I'm putting out any music soon. So
not yet. You did a fucking haunting rendition of Harry Chapin's Taxi.
I've got a couple of Highwayman tunes, I do a pretty good Waylon.
A little Waylon Jennings.
Yeah.
Adrian Gomez, he said, just reimagining the Saturday Night Live Land Shark with Mudshark.
Nice.
Imagine.
Who is it?
Yep, feed the Mudshark right into Jane Curtin's bouquet.
I know that's you, I know that's you, Mudshark.